Yes, nature is a spiritual path, and that's because it's non-judgmental. You go out into nature and you go for a walk, and it's quiet. Maybe you'll hear crickets or see a butterfly or hear a bird, a coyote if you're in the dry area. You never know what a ladybug, a cricket, a grasshopper. You just never know. But it's always healing, and there's lots of proof for that. I know I fought really, really hard when I wrote my dissertation in special education for children who had trouble learning. Either they were way incredibly smart or way incredibly challenged. Either way, nature is good for them. They both, at both ends, they relax when they're in nature. Even ADHD doesn't show up when they're in nature. Same is true for you. There's all kinds of proof. If there's a window in your hospital room and you can see nature, not the cardboard or, or cement or brick, nature. If you can see plants, trees, animals, whatever it is, some part of nature, you heal faster. It's really, really important to remember that. Because for many of us, even those who live in an apartment, you can go out to the park. Yes, I know it may be a walk, or you may have to take your car to get there because the traffic won't allow you to walk where you need to walk. But it's healing. I can remember, I think it was 2015, I left Mexico and went back to the United States to promote my book, Empowering Spanish Speakers. I'd won some awards, and it was going to be shown at one of the book fairs. And I was so excited, and I was terrified. I was going to have to go into New York City. I'm really a country girl. I'm a country girl. These are not a joke. I'm a country girl. Born on a farm, New Mexico, and all I ever wanted to do is go back to the farm. And every chance I get, I'm back in a farm. So I made the decision a few months ago that I was going to stay in overalls. I just do not want to give that up again. Nature heals. Every time I put these on, it reminds me nature heals. My front door and my back door are open all day, every day, unless it's pouring rain in the house or freezing cold. Well, it's never freezing cold here. The doors are open because nature heals. And I went through a lot the last few years, my husband and I, and we need to heal, and we are. It's fabulous. There's banana trees, and see the flowers? And the mountains. From my desk, I can see the mountains and the clouds and the fog of the morning. All of that heals. And walking next to a creek. Glug, 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 glug. Yeah, and even our water filter, well, it's not really a filter, it's a water treatment. It's compressed minerals like you would have if the water was rippling over the stones, and the minerals from the stones were leaching into the water very slowly. It's true, nature heals. I was finally able to put one of the references that I was dying to have in my dissertation, because Hawken, I think it was Hawken. He's a medical doctor, and he did research, and now he's head of one of the environmental groups. And that nature heals. All you have to have is a window to look at nature. But for those I work with people now who are in recovery from either traumatic events or death, robbery, job loss, home loss, whatever it is, people often turn to things that harm them, like drugs and alcohol and overeating, gambling, smoking cigarettes, smoking other things. It's just a part of what people do to relieve pain. And I always advise them, go out for a walk in nature. Take your shoes off. Wiggle your toes in the grass. When it starts to rain, run out in the rain. It won't hurt you. Your clothes will dry. It's that inner child. Every one of us has an inner child, and so many of our inner children have been hurt in one way or another. There's so many different things. And to tell you the truth, most people who've been in situations like that, with drugs or alcohol or something that's harmed them, have done so because the pain was too great of the issues that happened to them in childhood. And maybe it wasn't their parents. It could be bullies in school. It could be someone who beat up on them. It could be, there's a wide variety of things that can bother you as a child. And for me, I moved 22 times in 22 months because of military orders. It was insane. It was really tough. And those things are really tough. And I lived with a PTSD from from Korean War. He was also in World War II and the Korean War. Dad had PTSD real bad, and that was a problem. And my mother was an alcoholic because of loss of her son. She wanted a boy so badly, and he was born after me, and he died. And those things happen. All kinds of things happen to us. But nature can heal us. It really can. It can help us forget, or at least put it back in our mind. I know I lost a dog a year ago, and he's buried right over there. And I can walk by and say, "Hi, Thor. How are you, sweetheart?" Because he's close. He's not gone. The memories are still there, and I still have videos of him. Those things are so important because nature, in all forms, heals. That's why they tease a lot of us about being tree huggers. That's okay. Go hug a tree. What do you care if somebody gives you a bad time? Because the fact of the matter is, if you're healing, why care what other people say? Nature heals. Keep that in mind. It's a spiritual healing. It heals your spiritual self. It really does. If you have any questions for me, put them down below. I'll answer them. If you want to talk to me on Zoom, let me know. And if you're down there, look up Summerland. It's our nonprofit I've been running for a lot of years, over 30 years. 2 of us are artists over 75. We do things to remind you of nature. So take a look. Thank you for being here today.